Three, two,
It would have been so
one.
funny if we were
We
already
are
on
we are
stream
there. We
and
are
this
there.
conversation was happening there.
Hello, chat.
Hi.
You're probably not accustomed to seeing Yaya at this time on the stream, but today is that special day. Welcome, Yaya.
I'm here just because my coach gave me a new surname and I really loved it. He called me Yaya Puzzlewala. I just want to live up to that name now.
Yeah, it's such a lovely surname, such a flexible one.
Yeah, no. Like even I realized that you can just make anything out of it. Like I don't know, it's funny from my perspective, but when I see it from my parent perspective, they are just like, oh, our surname is getting messed up. Like my father someday just came, like one day he just came up to me and he's just like, what are we calling ourselves now? Like पक्का कर लो क्या बुलाना है एक दूसरे को Just like, अरे, आप रहो ना ओरिजिनल पे रहो ना आपको क्यों बदलना
No, but I give you decent surnames, not like your
है?
other friends.
Of course.
All right. So I don't know how many of you were here during last night's streams, but we are going to continue where we left yesterday because I came to this realization, like how Rohan Joshi came to that realization in that video with Alia Bhatt, that to teach Yaya, you have to teach him in Yaya's way. And Yaya loves doing puzzles, and that's what we are going to do from the beginning today. We are going to start with puzzles. Oh, AD's rating. Thank you, AD.
Oh yeah, AD was playing with Joel. I saw their stream. I was
Yeah.
seeing their stream. It was damn fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a
Towards
very
the
funny
end, it became
concept.
so hilarious. Towards the end, like Joel has been playing so nicely throughout the stream, and then like he's giving like a competition, right? But in
Yeah.
the last, Rakesh Bhai is also the stream. He gets mated exactly on the same place thrice on G2, even after Rakesh Bhai giving him time and taking him like 5 steps feature. But Adiban is still giving him checkmate on G2. And I'm just like, oh shit, what is this? Crazy match.
Yeah. It was a very fun concept. I didn't watch the entire stream, but I tuned in for a few moments. I tuned out because I saw it being very one-sided, you know. The end was the same. AD wins, AD wins, AD wins, and I saw the score being at 5-0.
Yeah.
So then I thought, okay, it's not going to change.
Then it was at 6.5 and 1.5. Joel won, I
Oh,
think Joel won one match and then there was a draw. So I'm guessing that's what point 0.5
yeah,
is.
Joel won, I think, when AD gave both time as well as piece odds. Like he gave
Yeah.
both his queen, he was playing without a queen, and he was also having very little time for himself.
Right. Fair.
Okay, so I've pasted the link of yesterday on the WhatsApp group. You
Yes.
can come to the same link.
Yes, I am here.
So the first one is white to play, very simple.
You have to just checkmate.
Yeah, no. You have to play
Okay.
the correct move.
With the correct move, checkmate, right?
No, not necessarily.
So we just have to defeat the black.
Yeah, you just have to capture something.
Like the rook
Yeah,
with the bishop.
yeah, with the bishop, correct. So why I gave this to you is because
Long range.
long range. Yeah. Okay. So let me do something similar. Copy fen. Okay. So similar position but completely different position. White to play.
White to play.
Yeah.
I'm getting on black.
Acha, you have to flip board then. On your right corner, there will be three dots, which shows the menu, and there you can flip board.
Huh. Flip board. Okay.
1 second.
Flipped. Right. So I'm playing with black.
No, no, you're playing with white. One
No,
sec.
no, no, I'm still getting it on black. Like the black is the one that is showing movement right now.
Ah, okay, okay. I'll change that. I'll change that. Just give me a sec. Never. Okay. Uh, one ನಿಮಿಷ. 49 ಪೇ ಕೊಡೋನು ಕೊಡ್ತಿರ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. No. 20 rupees tips na ಕೊಡ್ತೀರ.
Coach, you're on mute.
Yeah. ಇದು ವಾಲ ಕೋಟ್ಲ ಮುಗಿದ ಕೊಟೇಶನ್ ಓಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲ. Yeah, sorry. I had to tell something to my dad.
Oh, cute.
Let me change this.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Are we live or are we live?
We are live.
We are live.
Yeah. Welcome Abhinav Raina to the Nights.
Oh, I thought you renamed me.
Oh, I forgot to mute myself on the stream.
Oh, so they heard it.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
but
heard it.
this
They
is
heard
still
it.
bad OP. Makes sense.
Is Jaya playing?
Yeah, I was solving puzzles like yesterday. He solved one correctly. He's on the second one. And I have two
You're not
riders.
able to hit the white though. And I still have to capture one piece only, na?
No, here you don't have to capture piece. You have to do a tactic.
Okay, cool. Basically, knight to d5.
Yeah, correct, correct. Well done.
Fork, fork.
Yeah.
Na, 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 na.
Welcome, Rider. Rider OP in the chat. Yaya
you,
OP
thank you.
also. Yaya Rider OP.
Hello, hello.
I think it should be Team Srinath OP because we are just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. खून में
मुझे
तेरे
ऐसा लग रहा है सीजन 3 में तो नहीं हो पाएगा बट सीजन 4 तक है ना अगर ऐसे ही मतलब सब ग्रैंड मास्टर्स ऐसे दो दो तीन तीन लोगों को ट्रेन कर रहे होंगे वील हैव मर्चेंडाइज टीम श्रीनाथ टीम विदित टीम सागर शाह
टीम सागर शाह वाला चेंज होता रहेगा. दिल में
हाँ, वो तो
permanent.
सही है. Sagar Shah will down. But it depends, no? There's only one Bewafa, right?
I know, but Biswa also went to Vidit for 2 days, so they had that bit of fun also.
Ha. Yeah.
So,
And Vaiba also went to AD.
yeah, exactly.
कोई कोई लॉयल ही नहीं है राइडर भाई
हाँ, अपनी ही
सिर्फ
बस.
हम दोनों लॉयल है
हाँ, या कम से कम अगर तू समझ लो कि हफ्ते में 2 बार आता है पर कहीं और तो नहीं जाता ना.
हाँ. Uh, so Rider, what do you want to start with?
Puzzles, I guess.
Difficult puzzle, easy puzzle, warm-up puzzle.
Difficult.
Warm up puzzles, warm up.
Difficult puzzle is the warm-up puzzle.
ठीक है I will also manage them. Oh, let's do this. So like one rider solves, one I'll solve.
हाँ.
So back to back वैसे.
हाँ. So first one for. Yes, all two already, no? Yeah.
Go for it. I'll just take 2 minutes to set up my ABS.
Sure.
OBS.
So one more for Yaya.
थोड़ी सी मालूम
थोड़ी सी फूल मेरी करती है मेरे वतन की, थोड़ी सी खुशबू वाला मस्त
मस्त
बदन
कवन की
तक 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 सांसें जिसमें झूम 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 झूम।
Simple one for you. Yeah.
Acha coach, on this one only, like after I have forked, like on the queen and the rook,
Yeah.
I should technically be taking the rook, right? So that I also give like a check.
It depends. If he is not defending the queen, then you should take the queen.
Correct.
But if he moves away the queen, then you should take the rook.
Correct. Fair.
Yeah. So this one is white to play.
tum 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 tum.
I have to give a check.
Yeah.
First, I'll just take the नहीं, black pawn लेने की जरूरत नहीं. Useless in the way. Check.
Mamma mia.
Oh, so blind.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
What did he do? What was the thing?
This is called the Arabian mate.
What was the original portion?
Rook was on d7.
Okay. So
Like a proper checkmate space.
Yeah.
nice. Hello chat. Hello my chat. Srinath's chat. Everybody's
Hello.
chat.
Hello, my second chat.
Hello, another channel of mine. Very sweet. I think I love how everyone's just owned up to the channel now. हम सबका channel है ये.
That is true. We are
कोई
like.
नहीं कहीं से आ सकता है दोस्तों.
So today is a special day. We have Yaya here at this time. That is one thing.
How could coach not do this? Of course.
And
That was the opening.
second is Yaya is also streaming today.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like not right now, not right now. I'll be
Oh.
streaming tonight. I'll be streaming tonight.
Okay. I thought I didn't say hi to your chat.
Yeah, because I almost felt like Riders gonna be like रेड आया right now. मैं नहीं अभी मत आओ. अभी आओ तो मुझे ढूंढ रहे stream वाला stream नहीं दिख रही है भाई.
Rider coming
Nice.
with his group of riders raiding YouTube. I can almost picture it.
Yeah. It's like कहाँ है भाई कहाँ है?
My chat में सबसे saying PUBG unban हो गया. दोस्तों it's immaterial. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? कुछ भी ban हो unban हो. As far as chess is there, life is sorted.
We found a new love वाला scene है.
Love. Exactly.
PUBG is unbanned, really?
Somebody is saying in the chat. I'm not sure.
Uh-huh.
पता नहीं डाउनलोड करके ट्राई कर लो अगर हो गया तो हो गया.
वो तो पहले का पड़ा हुआ है.
वो तो जिनके पास है वो लोग खेल पा रहे क्या?
I have never played PUBG. Honest confession.
Same.
अपन सब ट्राई करते हैं देखो ऐसा. लॉकडाउन ने सब करवा दिया.
No disrespect to the game.
No, it's an interesting game.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
like that sort of game, it's I think one of the best games to be been made.
For me it's always been addictive. So like when I used to play Counter Strike back in the time, back in the time मतलब मैं इतना बुढ़ा तो हुआ ही नहीं, but ऐसे मतलब जब था एकदम proper इसका craze, तो I used to get very addictive because we used to go to like proper वो ये होते थे ना साइबर्स, तो हम साइबर में जाके खेलते थे. I
अच्छा.
got very addictive to games, so I just stopped playing games that could get me addicted.
Okay.
Cut to I am on a chess stream.
Yeah,
Right to play.
quite to play.
White to play.
Yeah, this is for rider, although Yaya can also solve. Yaya can solve what is given for rider, but rider cannot solve what is given for Yaya.
I think that's fair.
I used to play Counter Strike 1.6. That's the only FPS game I played.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Is this a mate?
Yeah. But it's not made in one.
Huh.
Well done, chat.
Chat solved it.
Yeah. And chat solves instantly. Chat has many. Chat knows everything. Chat is the second name of Google.
I feel bad for chat for not being able to play in COB3.
Yeah, but I don't know if this chat has the COB3 जीतने की dedication.
You can go. Top,
Um.
top.
Can I try?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Oh, you are half correct.
Wait. This
Just
is.
come back one more. Now,
Arey,
Like
take from
this.
the shove, huh?
Ah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Wow, you solved faster than Ryder.
No.
Yeah.
So for I saw the bishops. I saw like both the bishops were tracking like these two blocks. Like
Yeah,
Ah,
H8, G7 was already taken by this one bishop. So I knew that the king couldn't move there for sure. So I just had to make this space empty, like H7.
nice.
nice. Yeah, does have the draw talent. Yeah, he just needs a bit of training.
Yeah.
This is called Blackburn mate.
The one we
Black.
did is called Blackburn mate.
Yeah, with the two bishops. In this pattern
Oh,
with two
so
bishops.
any mate with two bishops is called Blackburn mate.
With the king on g8 ऐसा,
Oh, okay.
like this whole thing. This is called Blackburn mate. It's all these patterns like Rey Mysterio 619. It just
Uh-huh.
comes and sits. So, although I always wonder why that wrestler has to go on the middle ring, exactly is being set up for the 619. I mean, why not
Hmm.
fall to the floor? Why not fall to the first ring? Why exactly in the middle?
Because it's fixed.
But in
Very scripted, like player comes here and then you give 6-1. But coach, I just had this one question. So if I did this,
Mhm.
why doesn't it apply? Because the king cannot come to this spot. He cannot take any of the blocks.
But
He's
it's not
any.
a check, no.
It's not a check.
Ah.
So it has to be a check for it to be checkmate. Otherwise,
थोड़ी सी मोहलत.
Yeah, makes sense.
yeah. So same position. if instead of taking the queen, what if black takes the knight?
Knight.
So if he takes it with the knight, it's made in one.
Then queen goes all the way up
Yeah, this is
and
mate.
khatam.
Yeah, because the bishop is defending the queen. Okay, now if you take with the bishop, now how do you continue as white?
If you take as yeah, one sec.
Complex ones. Oh, by the way, the
One or
big
two
news
moves.
today is Tanya has started her YouTube channel.
Oh yes.
She did not have. I had no idea. Oh,
No, no,
No,
she
no,
did
no,
not
no.
stream before.
For a
oh.
long time, she did not have.
I think for all the chess players, it makes sense to start a YouTube channel whenever. It's never too late. For example, people like us who are live performers, eh, कि जब तक lockdown है, this is going to be our stage.
Ha ha ha.
But I think with the chess players,
Yeah, true. But okay, I think it's kind of similar, yeah. Like how even if you're performing on stage, you have YouTube, and chess players also after the lockdown will be out there on real tournaments. But still, YouTube can be a useful
no,
supplementary.
no, for like us, the shows have already started, right? Like I've already started doing shows.
Yeah, yeah.
That sort of tournament, that sort of traveling will happen. Like in chess, will still take some time, no?
We could also start. There are tournaments happening in Europe and stuff.
Okay.
But the thing is,
But anybody traveling from India to Europe for this right now?
yeah, there are some who do.
Oh, nice. Who?
There is a little kid called Leon Mendonca. He was actually stuck in Europe during the lockdown, so
How
he
little
just
is when you say little kid?
like for teenage, teen around 13 to 15,
Oh, nice.
13, 14. So he's just there in Europe.
Da, na, na,
He's
na.
originally from Goa.
Ah, nice.
Okay, just trying, just trying. This is not mate in one move, right?
No, no.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
What is attacked? No, no, no. See,
He
till
will take
last,
na. Why will you
yeah,
go back?
till last position, he could not
Hmm.
take your queen because you are mating him on h7.
Hmm.
But Abhi, this knight is out.
Wait. I changed the map. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I was thinking that I can take the bishop, like with the queen, but then the knight takes the queen.
yeah,
Um, and then I see like even if that happens, the king is still safe because this pawn is at g6,
yeah,
and if I attack it with my bishop, it gets taken by the pawn at f7.
yeah. So you cannot take the bishop with the queen. So
Right.
what else can you capture?
I can capture the bishop. I can capture the knight. No, but the knight doesn't make sense here. I can take the pawn, but the pawn on.
करके देखते ना क्या क्या देखी अगर ये हुआ ये ये
Mhm.
हम्म, ये तो इसमें तो कहीं कुछ दूर दूर तक चेक दिख
कुछ
नहीं
भी
रहा
नहीं हुआ, हाँ.
हाँ दूसरा ऑप्शन क्या है वापस इस
Pawn
पे आते
लेना.
हैं
You take the pawn, but then the other pawn takes it. So you're
नहीं
still
नहीं
in the
हाँ
same setup, but
ये
हाँ.
ये but there is no check here
Yeah. So reverse the order, invert it.
First take the bishop.
With the bishop. Yeah,
hmm, take
yeah, yeah.
Right.
now
This is yeah,
that's the right order
yeah. This is the correct one.
So
So
why do I press the whole rewind?
it happens because you're not practiced with the interface. Although I'm guessing it was a rhetorical question.
But you took the opportunity and you said, if you attended class once.
Nah, yaar, when Ryder and me are practicing, mostly I'm the one who presses all the buttons.
Ah, right.
I do press buttons, coach.
But not
The
as
right
much.
ones.
Uh,
Now we are getting somewhere else. Okay, next question.
Thodi si mohan-
My mod Shrishti is saying it feels like this is going on since the last night. Such hardworking students.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we are almost in like the same get-up of sorts.
Yeah, Ryder is like
It's a
putting
Hoodie.
an
different
hydrate.
hoodie,
Yeah.
guys. I have a lot of black hoodies. Just saying, it's a different hoodie. There was no return on that one. Just saying. Before I start getting DMs ki bhai ek hi t-shirt hai kya aapke paas? I because I wear black a lot, so I get a lot of DMs.
Same, even I wear a lot of black.
Huh, but when you wear black, girls don't look at your t-shirt, no? Oh. Ask Sukriti, she wouldn't say that. Yeah, she like I have no idea. मैं मुंह के नीचे कभी देखा ही नहीं.
रब्बा मेरे
What have you done? Change the position क्या?
हाँ नया क्वेश्चन लगाया मैंने.
नया position. White to play.
Yeah, white to play. This one is a bit more complex. So this is a bit
Oh,
like this elementary mathematics. Yeah, we start with 1 plus 1, and then we move to slight multiplication. Slightly harder ones where you have to first multiply and then add ऐसा.
oh, मौला मेरे मौला
I
मेरे.
feel like because there are 2 nights, I can always use. Okay, we are already there. Okay.
This is rider moving. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not correct.
Yeah.
Can I try?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah,
No, wait.
not a bad attempt, but
Wait.
but again you're attacking something that's too well defended.
Yeah.
So yeah, actually you can solve this one. It's a concept that you're good with. Of course, in
I
future the challenge for you will be to uh, know this from the start to the end without making a move on the board, all in your mind. But that's for the future. That's for COB4.
wait.
नाइट से रुक. पर check cover
His
है.
rook will take my bishop again.
No,
The
if you take your नहीं आगे जाना. हाँ
ये वाला ही.
हाँ ये इसी
हाँ.
में नेक्स्ट ऑप्शन एक है कि नाइट से रुक ले. एक ऑप्शन वो है
But
तो
he's
किंग
still
से.
making the move. Now he has to make the move now.
अच्छा वो हाँ तो हाँ he will.
And
Who?
if I take the rook, he takes my knight with the queen. And also this is being attacked by this.
This
So very disadvantage to start that way. So it has to be something with this bishop, which is at b1. Either that one can start the game by capturing this knight. So one pawn has to make a move for it.
एक काम कर. हाँ
हाँ.
एक सेकंड. अगर हम इससे स्टार्ट करते हैं ये इससे यहाँ नहीं.
अरे एक मिनट.
किससे वहाँ?
He can't take the queen, so he has to move.
Why
the
can't he
king.
take the queen?
He
Because
can
the
easily.
knight is there.
ये गया क्वीन गया तेरा.
अच्छा, but I can.
सबसे पहला मूव यही किया था मैंने.
Correct.
Oh, by the way, chat well done again.
एक सेकंड रुक 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 ये अगर ऐसे करके ये पहले ये लेते हैं
हाँ.
हाँ
Ah. No, but this pawn takes this one.
which pawn takes if this
ये
pawn
वाला.
takes let's
ये
say
वाला.
Yeah, good. That's the point. You should take it.
क्योंकि ये pawn लिया तो बैंड बच गया अगर यहाँ पे दूसरे pawn से लेता तो गेम ओवर
Hmm.
Correct.
ये
Hmm.
अगर इसकी जगह ये लेता तो दिस इज अ
So the game over.
चेकमेट
No.
Right.
पर वो
No,
उससे
that's not a
No, but
checkmate.
still the knight will take it, na? Still the knight will take it.
हाँ द अदर नाइट विल टेक इट हाँ
Yeah.
And this happens.
या
So what is the move here? Knight g6. If he takes with the hedge pawn, इधर move क्या है? For white.
He's giving more baits to him. Like I can take the knight with the bishop.
Hmm. Hmm. Take
Um,
it.
I'm just deciding on which knight with which bishop. Because if I take it with the B2 wala,
Mm-hmm.
that one is safe. Oh no, no, it's not safe. Shit. Not safe,
Yeah.
sorry.
So now you're
वो
threatening. Take it. Take it.
टेक
Now you're threatening mate on two squares, h7 and h8, and black cannot prevent both.
ओके सो
But this bishop will take the.
oh yeah so now if he does this also now it's a
Yeah,
checkmate
yeah.
now it is
Like how in tic tac toe it's a double shot some many times. So this there are two threats and no defense. So knight g6 would have been a good move, but this defends this pawn.
pawn
So the
yes
moral of the question, the moral of the story is this knight is defending
Right.
black's position.
okay so what we do is
You have to take that one out.
In general itself, when any side does king side castling, and if there is a lot of attack on this h7 point, this weak point, then the knight on f6 is the one which defends it all the time. It's the one which holds it together. So when that knight is not there, it gives rise to many attacking combinations. It's not like Rey Mysterio 619. These things actually come on the board spontaneously.
I
okay
actually
if we
what
do
uh,
sorry
Ryder did was like sort of right there.
Now, the thing is, if you touch those well defended areas, you open access to defense of h7 by
Yeah.
black's
which is
major pieces.
yeah
So then you, it doesn't, it's not
so
productive
is
to,
this you have to sacrifice your knight for nothing is it
not necessarily. You just have to attack the f6 knight.
so that you can only do by moving this but
No,
if you do this
that's not the only way. You can move the knight to anywhere.
exactly that's what I'm saying so either you sacrifice the knight for not anything like
But why
uh
sacrifice? Move to a safe place, no?
so then okay that's what I'm asking so
From
you
where
take
you can
the
also
knight
attack f6.
f6
Yeah, this is a better move. You are threatening this, but black will then defend with h5, and you have no new threats. So you have
yeah
to try and put more pressure. You have to try and attack more
okay
in a
so
safe
you
way
go
for it.
here that's one
That's better. Yeah,
but
The queen takes it.
yeah,
and then you again if you go back with the same thing
yeah. Again,
then
no. If he takes it, then you checkmate. But black will not take this. He will just play h6 or h5. So where else can the knight go? Just think of all the places the knight can go, and
The
then
first
it will
move has
strike
to
you.
be the knight.
Yeah,
mamma mia he goes here
yeah.
attacking
Very
the
good,
move
very good.
and now it's done
It's attacking this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the move.
this is the move
So you distract this knight, which is
yeah
defending this important point. If he captures it, of course you checkmate on h7.
if this happens
Yeah,
you go
yeah, yeah,
yeah
yeah.
and if if ये क्यों वापस ऊपर नीचे हो रहा है? If एक
Uh,
second.
I was making.
If this doesn't happen, he does this.
Hmm.
You again do this.
Why take the pawn? Also not a bad move. Also not a bad
Because
move.
we'll give a check, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. So he'll
Then
take
whatever he
this. Then maybe you bring your
Yeah.
bishop or knight.
Already you are threatening to take the knight.
Hmm.
So black's only moves
Queen.
rook to e8. Because
Rook
when
to
you give a
e8.
check here, he needs
Hmm.
to run.
Run, yeah. In that case, you move your bishop.
Yes, but now you cannot threaten mate on h7. So
Hmm.
actually the better thing to do here is it's better to take this knight instead of this pawn. It's better to do something like this.
No, 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 no. Go back, go back, go back.
oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, okay. Here,
Right.
if he does this, then you go for
Yeah,
the knight.
yeah, you go for the knight.
And in this case, let's say he moves here.
Ha, now what do you do? Now what do you do? This is a concept I taught you yesterday. It's called double check.
Hmm.
So how can you give a double check here?
Double check.
Ha.
So yeah, if the knight moves, it's a check, no? So knight moves, it's a
Then
check.
it's only a
Therefore,
single
knight.
check from the exactly.
That's a
Yeah.
From the bishop and from the knight.
Yeah, from the bishop and from the knight.
So he's got only two blocks to move.
Only one actually. G8.
G8, right.
Yeah.
So he takes it to G8.
Yeah, then now you can just take the queen. That is the simplest thing to do. No, no, no.
no, 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 no,
Take the
no.
queen.
Queen. Ye wala. Ye. He takes this. Now you go into the game with.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Be careful when you capture. Yeah. Think of it like it's money,
Oh,
your
the
pieces,
knight, yeah.
and
I did not
chessboard is the casino.
shit, yeah. The knight will take it.
Or- yeah, the knight will take it.
Get too excited too soon.
Yeah.
Is this
But be careful with your pieces.
is this the move, coach?
Nah, yaar. First of all, this is a queen blender.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
And yeah, you had a mate in one. Instead, you went for a mate in two.
This okay. Yeah.
Here, I think you played something else. Yeah. Here you played rook to e8, and here queen h8 is mate.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, the bishop at b2. Mm.
That counts on the fact that he doesn't take. Like the queen with the.
Nice, 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 nice.
Yeah.
Mazadar puzzle.
Nice.
Okay, it's not over. Knight g4, black can still play knight h5, blocking your queen,
Right.
blocking your queen's line. So अब क्या करेगा?
Sorry, sorry. What did you say?
अभी
Hmm.
black could so black can after knight g4, black can block the white queen with knight h5. So he has taken his knight, which was attacked, and he has also prevented you from checkmating him.
This is game over, no?
No, he does this. Then something else has to
Yeah.
happen. Uh,
No, no. Think from here.
no, no. If you do this, then to he'll take. No, this is not a
Yeah,
move. No,
that's what. So
that's not the move.
yeah.
Okay. you do this, and he'll do this.
Mm-hmm. It's connected to a pattern that we saw today. Blackburn's mate. If he takes with the bishop, you will mate him. But what will black do here? If you are black, what would you do? Nai. This
No.
also, yeah,
If I'm black, what will do? One second.
yeah.
One second. One second. Not take the bishop. You're saying?
Mm-hmm. So white's threat is to take on h7 and deliver checkmate.
What?
White is threatening to take on
Hmm.
h7 and deliver checkmate.
Right.
So
Yeah, correct. Or even better, h5. Because h6 is kind of dependent on this knight on f5, which
so
can be
instead of
captured.
that, make it and then the protected by the pawn.
Hmm.
Okay. So this is not the war. You're saying, well, let's go in the beginning, the portion.
Yeah.
We'll have to clear all the knights and the pawns
No,
from the
knight
way.
g4, knight h5 was fine. Either tak you are correct.
Acha.
Here you have to find the move.
Um. Okay. I think I was right, but I did it before. Maybe. Like I
Mm-hmm,
have.
mm-hmm. Good move. Very good try. Yeah, this is correct. This would be correct. But unfortunately, this is a bit of a complex problem. Uh, I think against in COB3, if you are able to find moves like this, you would definitely win. But just for the sake of curiosity and higher chess learning, here your threat is to play knight h6 mate. So
Yeah.
what black can do is he can take your knight. So he has taken your knight and he has prevented your threat. And now he's
Correct.
attacking your rook and your bishop simultaneously. So this is bad for white. And
Okay.
so we have to go back. This is also one of the things about chess, you sometimes you have to, it's like navigating, charting a direction wherein you have to find which way you have to go. And if you, oh, who made that move?
Rider. Wow. Nice.
Awesome. Rider
Good.
OP.
Thank you. Thank you.
Too good. Too good.
COB सुनते मेरी नींद खुल जाती है.
I'll just take.
So Yaya gave the initial idea and inspiration by pointing this h6 weakness, and Ryder executed it in the correct way. Awesome teamwork.
Can we
हमें
play in teams?
हमें साथ में
इसमें
खेलना
कोई-
चाहिए. वही बात.
मुझे कोई नहीं.
हाँ.
Next time actually हम कर सकते हैं ना ऐसा. We put people in teams. That will be fun actually.
Yeah. Nice.
Both are long range shots. Yeah, makes sense. Sweet.
Nice.
So when I was in primary school in maths, we used to do this statement ka problems, yeah. And I once had a fight with a classmate in the class, and I was made to go and stand in another class where they were teaching the same maths portion but in a more advanced. I mean, they had gone further in the portions. So I was standing there and I was paying attention to what They were teaching, and usually most of the problems it has multiplication and addition combination of this. But in that particular problem, it was very unusual that it had multiplication and subtraction, which was not at all, no one could find. So I paid attention to this, and then some days later, this exact problem came in my class. This problem was there, and teacher was like, find which what do you have to do here, and I immediately shouted, it's subtraction plus multiplication. So why I'm telling it here is for Yaya, maybe this is a bit further than what you were previously, but when you go back to a class where it's more basics, then you'll be able to know the answers instantly.
Coach, yaar, coach is giving metaphors. Coach is giving analogies. Coach
Finally,
is.
it comes to the same thing though.
I love how everyone's just rubbed their talents over each other. Like now he's a storyteller and a poet and also a rapper because inshallah boys will play well. It's fun, yeah, it's just fun.
Coach, what? White to play?
Yeah, white to play.
Mate.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's also the secret of my genius. How I
Yeah,
used.
he's going for the same. Yeah.
It was so fast. Uh, so fast, but a little short.
I feel like we have to bring the. So the bishop blocks what space right now? Oh, the bishop's not blocking anything. Oh, no.
if like without in a game right now, I would have done this and
Mm-hmm.
prepared my attack.
Yeah, this would have been also a good move. But what you did was better initially.
Yeah,
But
but
complete करना.
यहाँ तक ठीक है.
हाँ.
Coach, but it was not a wrong move. Na? Like if he brings the queen, like if he brings the queen first here,
Mm-hmm.
and then he takes it to h8, and the rook is at h1.
What will
It's
Blackburn
not
play
wrong.
now? What will Black
It's
play
not
now?
wrong, but here it's made by force. Like queen h7, queen h8 is coming, and the
Yeah,
king cannot go out. There is no escape.
correct.
What Black would play? The last move is not a check, so I'm not sure. That's why.
Yeah, but
Otherwise,
there is no way. There is no way for black to prevent what you're about to do.
yeah.
It's
So
like
from
you're
here,
locked in a room and there is a ticking time bomb, and there is no way you can escape that bomb within
so
time.
is that the right move?
Yeah, this
Pawn
is the
to
correct one.
this is the correct move.
Yeah. Whereas if you start with the queen, then it's
Hmm.
same. You are putting a bomb in the room,
Hmm.
but there is some ventilation. There is some square because the thing is to completely cover the square, you need to first play g6, egg extra.
Ah,
So
एक
rook h8
second.
check gives you that one extra move time.
so like this, basically.
So if you start with this pawn move,
If you start with this pawn move, then black has that one move time, so he can prevent things at h5 with rook f5.
Right.
mm, एक second, we do this. Black does this.
Hmm.
We do this.
No, no, no. Why take it? If I take, I play into your hands. I'll
You
just
know,
support it with, let's say, queen f8.
queen f8. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Got it. Hmm. You play like a grandmaster. Okay, got it. Okay. So now that makes sense. That why this has to go first.
Yeah.
Make king do
Exactly.
this. Give check. Force the king here. Do this, and then you want to do this. You want to do this. Whatever you want to do, because what do you do now, coach? What do you do now, coach? You now give check from
You
here,
tell me, no? Correct.
and then
This
yeah.
is checkmate.
Yeah. So that's the only possibility. One extra move that is if the rook comes down, you know, or goes the other way.
Yeah, yeah,
That's the only extra move.
yeah, yeah. Anything. There's
Awesome.
no way to escape in time.
Mm. Nice, 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 nice.
No way to escape in time. Anish Giri is watching, really? Okay.
Sorry. 1 second. This, this.
Okay, Ryder, I think you're trained enough in mates. You're already good at it. You're totally in your comfort zone. You
Okay,
have
no, no,
to
I'm just
start thinking
calculating.
out of your comfort zone. So
Good.
let's move to the next, next, uh,
Exercise.
next topic.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I did not get the answer. Sorry, coach.
You saw, no, the answer?
No, I did not. I did not.
Ryder, can you show? Can you
Yeah.
illustrate your brilliance? Your
मजे ले लो coach, मजे ले लो.
Correct.
when teachers used to call students to illustrate answers on the board and stuff, I
Give
used to think
check.
it was a way to make those students feel special. But later in my life, I realized that they are actually saving themselves work and making the
Black
student feel special.
Black would do anything right now doesn't make sense because
Ah,
ये ऊपर नहीं नीचे नीचे. Here 7.
हाँ
8 पे तो काट देगा ना वो.
cut. हाँ. Oh, right. ये जगह पर. Okay. Fair. But what if he takes a tier, no? Like this is the only space he can push.
हाँ, then ऊपर, then all the way 8.
Then all the way up.
Up, yeah. Check. White.
Oh, can we save the game at a space like this?
No.
No.
No, I'm thinking from the black perspective.
Even if I'm playing black, I wouldn't be able to save the game
Acha.
if opponent knows that it's mate. As I said,
Does
it's
that
it's like a situation where you're locked in a room with no window, no ventilation, and then there is a bomb which is about to blast in 15 seconds.
time bomb? It's called time bomb.
Yeah, and there's literally nothing you can do, even if you're like the most,
So it's back-to-back checks.
unless you have plot armor.
कोच ने जब बोला कि even if I'm playing black I can't save, वहां पे
बात ही खत्म हो गई.
या वहां पे भी नहीं माना. हाँ नहीं पर वो तो ठीक है, पर अगर मैं ब्लैक होता तो इसलिए
नहीं
कोच
फिर तो
को
बात ही खत्म हो गई ना.
कोच को बोलना पड़.
Yeah.
Because it's continuous checks and like it's only saving because there is no other thing to attack. Like
Only
your
two.
bishop cannot attack.
They're just two. One check at max 2 and mate.
Yeah. Like it's a constant check attack. So
Yeah.
कुछ है ही defend करने के लिए.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, give me a moment. I will travel back in time, and
And
show you some examples from the beginning of chess itself. Have I told you about this biological theory, which states that the evolution of a species is proportionate to the growth of an individual?
Okay. Like I'd
अरे
love to discuss this.
भाई कहना क्या चाहते हो?
Yeah, I'm sure the chat must be wondering the same thing. So similarly, the growth of the game, the state of the game of chess itself, is proportional to how much a chess player progresses individually. So, uh, like how a beginner learns and how he has progressed, the same way humanity was playing chess in the 17th century, 18th century, 19th century in a much more primitive way. And the way they, as humans as a whole, improved is similar to how an individual improves. As such, it's a useful training tool if
Hmm.
you bring back examples from that much back, uh, in proportion to the level of the player. So this is white to play. This is from a game in 1620. Now I know the theory that I explained wouldn't uh, wouldn't have hit the chord with a lot of people, but I still hope that it would have hit the chord with some people.
Sorry, sorry.
I know that the theory I was explaining, it wouldn't have hit the chord with a lot of people, but I think it would have hit the chord with some people.
I love how Ryder, when the game just comes up, he's looking at the game and at the same time he's trying to listen to what coach is saying. So the
Not
theory just,
always.
yeah, it just comes and goes, but he's just like, "Nee, ek minute. Where is the checkmate?"
If it is related to chess, then he listens. If I say something but it's not related to chess, then I get ignored.
Wow. Do we start with do we fork in the beginning?
White to play ना?
Uh,
Yeah, white to play. Where do you see a fork?
फोर कहाँ है? वो
Who
काट
made the
देगा
move?
ना, पॉन से मार देगा.
Your idea is good. Yeah, yeah. You're doing a discovered attack, right?
hmm.
But time factor, again the time factor. So if you make that move, it gives black one tempo
Okay.
to defend it. So then how do you save time? You save time by, generally you save time by giving a check. That check or doing something with a tempo. There are different ways of gaining a tempo. Um, this I had mentioned to Ryder in one of the earlier classes.
Hmm.
In chess terminology, tempo is equal to time. It's a German word. Adapted to English, but it's a German word. Tempo is equal to time. So one move is equal to one tempo. It's like a unit of measurement. And when you attack something, you generally gain a tempo because your opponent has to defend. And one of the most effective ways to gain tempo is by giving a check.
So this would be it then.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Correct.
Hit with this and then yeah.
Absolutely correct. Ryder, why did you not see that?
No, I saw the queen thing. I couldn't see the
हाँ,
check wala, the
कोई नहीं,
knight
कोई
wala.
नहीं.
So basically we need to work as a team.
We are always better off when we work as a team, but chess puts you alone. That is the biggest challenge of chess.
Yeah.
White to play.
I was
हाँ,
going with the same logic, like if you have to play that way, exactly.
हाँ. Second move. What would Black's moves first? You have to move the king, so anyone can make this move. And now what should White play? Wow, who made this?
I
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, yeah, you learn so fast, man. And if I capture the queen,
I can still no, I will not take it with the knight.
okay, my
If
praise
you
may have been a
capture
bit
the
premature.
queen, then I'll again give you a check from here,
Yeah, this is checkmate.
and then
This is check. No, this is checkmate. This is
Yeah.
checkmate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
That was
slightly altered form of smothered mate, modified version. But you understand, yeah? I mean, where this comes from.
yeah.
So, in as far back as 1620, which is 400 years before, there was a book which gave examples of all these different types of mates using
Hmm.
which people learned,
Hmm.
and we
So
can still
all
learn
these
from those
examples
things.
are these are examples from games that people played, right?
It's not clear. Historically, it's not clear if these are examples from uh, whether it was a real game or whether it was an illustrative game, a game which was written in a book to illustrate as a way to teach.
Oh.
Because it's from 16, I mean, it's from 17th century, yeah, and it's not clear historically.
So like we don't know if the move practically came first or the theory of the move came first. Basically that, if I'm
Yeah,
understanding.
kind of, kind of. It's like the egg and the chicken thing.
Yeah.
But improvement happened the same way, whether it's 1620 or 2020. People saw things first, they tried it, and then when they tried it, they understood it and they got better. The process is the same over the years. It has become easier because at that time, access to information, access to books was very hard.
I swear I did not see the king only. I was trying to find where the black king is.
Rider is too fast, yeah. This was wrong, Rider.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, till here you're correct. See, the problem is if you check with the queen, black can block with his bishop. This is a good attempt,
Okay.
but not correct. There is another one. No, no. Till here you are correct. After this what? Yeah, this is correct.
Yeah. This is, yeah. Yeah.
This is important. This is the point. So
Hmm.
now if he goes to g8, you can play queen to h5 here
Yeah.
Hmm.
because you're threatening mate. The
Hmm.
only way for black to defend is to open a ventilation.
Here.
Yeah, and now you can block off his ventilation. How would you do that? Yeah, exactly. You block off his escape route and he's stuck. So, uh, king to g6, queen to h5, king f5. This he can do, and here you have to mate in 3.
18. 3.
Yeah. Okay.
You play for the black.
There's only one more. Yeah, king to e4. Now he escapes.
Hmm.
This is a typical situation that happens in beginners games.
Okay. 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 Okay.
So
Okay. 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 This is here. Wait. 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 Wait.
generally, the
This.
mistake you are making is you are giving checks, which is fine, but you have to also prevent him from escaping.
Hmm.
So you have to
Hmm.
control those escape squares. So right now his escape route is SR.
Hmm. So.
Bringing the bishop out here somewhere.
No, no, no. You can do
Hmm.
it with checks also.
Yeah. You have to do it with checkmate. You have to force the king to move. Otherwise.
Yeah, yeah.
Ha, this is not a bad move. Practically, it would have been a good move.
Hmm.
But since we are training, there is a opportunity to learn about one more mating pattern. My chat is also not able to get this that easily
I'm so happy for
because
once.
it's not such a common theme.
Is the
But
is
the
is
pawn
the
move,
first is
right?
the first is the first check okay? Is this okay? The first move, right? No.
Um, no, it's not correct.
Okay.
It's not wrong, but it is
It's
also
not the
not
best move,
correct.
na?
Yeah, it's not.
एक second. This can't go. This can go here if I bring down. So that's not a. Oof.
If I have to force my way to it,
It
then
doesn't sound right.
no, no. You can take this. Nada, nada.
The only other check is coming from here.
Not really. We can move the queen to f3.
One, yeah, here
Yeah, or h3. But
goes
that
here.
will. No, no. He can go backwards also. Like he can go up also, no?
No, no, he can't. Our pawn is there now.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah, this
he
is
can
correct.
just his
Complete it. You have to complete it. Yeah.
he
Now,
has to. He
now there
cannot
is
go up.
mate in one. Now there's mate in one, but the square might not be that obvious if you haven't seen the pattern. No,
No.
no.
But the knight takes it.
Yeah, or you can take the pawn on d4 also. So can you give a check? Yeah, correct. Correct.
Hmm.
Yeah, you are very correct.
But I had this one question. Wait. I can't take the knight. If I take the king here,
Yeah, now also there's a mate in one.
because I was gonna move it backward. I was not gonna take it front.
Yeah.
If you take the king there, and if the queen moves here, where can the king go?
No, 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 don't mate there. Then it goes back to f5. There is
Knight comes
another
up.
square. Yeah, so don't go to h5. There's one square which covers f5 also, and therefore it's a checkmate.
It has to be the queen only.
No,
Yeah.
no, not this, not this. Then the pawn will block with f5. So another check.
Hmm. Oh, oops. किधर गया?
No worries, no worries. I'll put it back. Into g6, queen h5, king f5, queen h3, king g6. This is the position.
Yeah, yeah.
The pawn takes it. The pawn takes it. Oh, it's a one move thing.
Yeah, it's a made in one.
नहीं तो
No, no,
pawn ले
no,
लेगा
no.
ना?
No,
Pawn
no,
will
no.
take the queen.
Uh,
No, but it's a good honest effort.
because then I see the rook.
एक second नहीं. Is this no? This doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Where can?
correct, correct.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one.
Oh yes, because the rook is there. I was
Yeah,
seeing the rook is still there. Why did shit. It was easy. I had seen that the rook is down. I messed up.
yeah, this is correct.
Hmm.
So this is how it kind of starts, and then the level gets very strong in over a period of time. Okay, the thing is, I'm very interested in history and in understanding how things evolved from the root,
Right.
but I'm not sure how
My
interesting
chat
it
is
is for.
so somebody in my chat has asked, was castling an option to give check from rook? I don't think so. Castling an option.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, this bishop into h7 check we had seen, right? This is called as Greek gift.
Which one? Which one? Which one?
This check you gave, no?
It's called Greek gift.
Yeah, you take this knight g5 check, and then the queen comes to h5 and mates, right? This pattern is called as Greek gift, and it only
Oh,
works when the knight is not on f6. Nah, this is wrong. I'll promote this. Yeah, now, yeah, this thing is called Grigir, and it only works when the knight is not on f6.
Knight is not on f6.
Yeah. So if I were to go into the Sherlock mode, so
Hmm,
what happened in the game previously is white had pushed the pawn to e5. Like knight was
hmm,
on f6 previously. White pushed the pawn to e5 and brought it to d5 to
hmm.
make this possible. This is why the center control plays such an important role. When you
You
control
talk
the
about.
center,
Hmm, hmm.
you get options of all these things
Yeah.
because you're controlling a lot of things.
Acha, it's a silly question, but I still always want to ask this.
Hmm.
Which pawn should, like in the opening, which pawn should I start off with? The one defending the king or the one defending the queen?
Either is good. E4, D4, both are good moves. Uh, Ryder, I think he likes to start with the queen pawn, right?
What?
You like to open with the queen pawn, right?
Yeah, yeah. So generally, I like to mirror the pawn. If I'm playing black, then
Hmm.
of course I'll play the same pawn. Otherwise, his pawn will just take my pawn in the center. If I play cross,
Hmm.
but if I'm playing for some white, then yeah, the queen pawn.
I always go for the king pawn for some weird reason.
I don't like my king to be open and
Yeah.
also allows my queen to go out.
Right. Moving on to more of theory. So again in 1625,
Hmm,
there was this person called Greco, Greco.
hmm.
I don't know what's the exact pronunciation,
Greco.
but yeah, most of the old chess literature,
Hmm,
it surrounds him or it mentions him, or maybe it has been written by him.
hmm,
He recorded them.
Right.
He lived from 1600 to 1634,
hmm,
and so he made all these things like e4, e5, knight f3, knight to c6, and then bishop to c4, bishop to c5. You see the way they are developing the pieces, starting from e4, it controls the center.
hmm, hmm,
Then e5 controls the center.
hmm,
Development, controlling the center. Development, defending the center, controlling it. And then the bishop to c4. So I think I've taught you this opening once with white.
hmm,
This
hmm,
is
hmm,
called the Italian game. And then black plays bishop c5. So in the olden times, how it evolved is they started fighting for the control of the center. So
hmm,
if you
hmm,
see
hmm,
this king's gambit opening, this
hmm,
is also in a way you're controlling the center by making your opponent's pawn go from e5. It controls
hmm,
the center. So
hmm,
what their strategy was, they first wanted to eliminate this control of the center of the opponent,
hmm,
and they
hmm.
thought that giving up a pawn was also justified.
Worth it
Yeah.
for, yeah.
Correct.
Later, it was understood that this is not worth it because the king gets very weak if you give up one of your pawns like this.
Yeah,
That
it's
pawn.
an open.
Yeah. But the way it evolved initially, the pawn center was given a lot of emphasis, and this was also one more of classical opening. Rider disappeared.
No, I'm here. What happened? You
Uh,
can't see me?
you're gone from my OBS for some reason. Let me check why. Oh no, you're here. Then why did you disappear from my OBS?
Oh yeah, he has on the stream.
Yeah, but you are there in. Okay, I'll just add you again. Oh, for some reason, your
Hmm?
you went from the top of my screen to the bottom
Oh,
and
your Zoom
became
must
in.
have got a reset or something. That's the reason, the
Yeah.
OBS. Parapapa, parapapa.
Okay, we are back,
Look us back, back
and
again.
And here it continued with c3.
Hmm.
The idea is to get d4, fight for the center.
Hmm.
Black played knight f6 and then white played d4, occupying the center. Takes, takes, bishop b4 check. So now black is giving a check and he's also simultaneously attacking this pawn.
Hmm. Hmm.
White responds with knight to c3. Black takes the pawn and then white just castles. So white has given up a pawn
Hmm.
in favor of rapid development. So now black took this knight,
Hmm.
took
Hmm.
this knight, bishop takes, and now he's 2 pawns up. Black is
Yeah.
2 pawns up. But in
And
terms of development, white has got all the pieces out, whereas all of black's pieces aren't developed and
oh.
he hasn't castled.
Oh. Oh.
And now white played queen to b3, giving up the rook also.
Rook. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then oh.
So black captured this.
Hmm.
And now white starts taking all the pieces to the black's king.
Hmm.
Bishop into f7 check.
Check.
King moves. Bishop, knight moves. And now knight to e5. You see where white is going here?
Yeah. So it let the opponent have power in the beginning, like so that the person also believes that he's in control. Well, actually, white is
Yeah,
developing.
kind of. But mainly, what White was doing was he was trying to bring his pieces out
Right.
at the cost of anything. So, although Black has more pieces than White, the remaining pieces in the board which remain, White's pieces are much more empowered, whereas Black's pieces are not. Everything in Black, they exist, but they're not able to do anything. Whereas the White's pieces which exist, they are all doing something, and White is going towards a mate on f7. This is what White's plan is geared towards. That's why he brought this knight to e5.
Mm-hmm.
So this bishop g5 move, it forces this knight to e7 because otherwise the queen is trapped,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
and it locks the queen also. So these
Mm-hmm.
four pieces, they cannot make a single move right now.
Mm-hmm.
And with knight e5, he wants to deliver a mate on f7.
Mm-hmm.
So next move, if this bishop is removed, then the queen has two supporters on f7, thereby
Mm-hmm.
threatening mate.
Mm-hmm. So with black to move,
Mm-hmm.
what will black? If black to move, what will black do?
Black took bishop into d4, taking one more pawn
Hmm.
in the style of greedy VD,
Hmm.
and white just moved this bishop,
Hmm.
vacating the f7 square, threatening mate.
Okay. Pawn takes bishop.
Pawn takes bishop means it will be checkmate.
It can also take the knight.
Yeah, if he takes the knight, then also it's checkmate because this bishop is defending.
Mm-hmm.
So either if you take the knight or if you take the bishop, either way it's checkmate.
Mm-hmm.
This is the way White has set it up with all his moves, earlier moves. He has played in such a way that he wants to deliver checkmate here. And
Or
after bishop takes d4, bishop to g6, d5, queen d5, it prevents this queen to f7.
Mm-hmm.
So black is still in the game. He's still not yet dead.
Mm.
And now queen to f3 check.
Mm.
If king moves, then it's made here.
How can king move?
It can move to here, yeah.
Here, okay.
Then it's
Then again,
checkmate. Yeah,
same call, same.
yeah. So what
F.
can black do?
What can black do?
Yeah, to prevent the mate on f7, how can black do it?
Bring knight to f5.
Yeah, but if you move the knight, if you touch the knight, you lose the queen.
Of course, but you anyway losing the
Yeah,
game. That's
that is
fine.
true.
necessary, right?
Second option is with the bishop.
Bishop, you give check.
Block it with the bishop instead of the knight.
Acha, okay. Oh, but yeah. Then you can't take it
Yeah,
because it's been
so
protected
it
by
is the
that knight.
lesser of two evils because with the bishop you are not losing anything,
ठीक है.
but with the knight you are getting mated.
So you do this and
Yeah.
then
White just calmly takes the bishop because he can take it and then he can still go back and deliver mate.
Okay.
Like he can go back to the same place.
Now knight takes.
If you take with the knight also, white will take with the queen with check,
Hmm,
Hmm.
hmm.
and then
It
No,
he
opens
can
the
take the
I,
queen.
queen.
I'm thinking from
Black.
uh, yeah, black point of view. What or he can move the king to e8 right now. He can do that.
Yeah, he can move the king to e8,
Okay, if he
but
does that.
then it will be mate in 2. Do you see how?
Okay. First attack could be from queen to h5, or yeah, queen to h5. I don't know.
No, no, no.
And
See,
he'll
what is the
block from the
mating
pawn.
motive here? Where should the queen go? Yeah, you're right. You're taking it to f7, but queen to h5 means it will be diagonally blocked by the pawn on g6.
Hmm.
So
So,
basically, this will be the mating move.
yeah, that's a good move. Giving check is a good move, but this vacates the d8 square. So, you have to give check from somewhere else.
Okay.
You have to give a check with the bishop, but from another place. So, then
Yeah.
it's made by force. Yeah, correct. Correct. And now it's checkmate. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so black did not play king to e8, but instead he took this knight.
Do that. Do that. Okay.
So the idea here was, if white gives a discovered check, he can block it with this.
Hmm, 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 hmm.
Shall we wait for? Yeah. I will wait for
Yeah.
him. Yeah, because he's going to be back.
Yes. I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back.
So what you missed was, we had checked this king to e8 here,
Yeah.
which goes to mate. Instead, black takes this knight. The idea
Correct.
is he can protect himself on this file with the bishop. And now white gives a discovered check, black defense. And now
White
what move
takes
do you make? Yeah, you take you take the bishop with the
bishop with bishop.
bishop with the bishop. Correct. Because if black takes back, then you give a check and then you mate on f7. The same
Uh,
pattern.
yeah. Black takes. Okay. Let's see. Black takes here.
Yeah, I think now you can you know how to checkmate. Yeah. Yeah. Correct.
Hmm.
Correct answer.
Correct.
Got it. Got it.
Wow.
So
But this is heavily dependent on giving out your pieces in the beginning.
true, it's a bit of an extreme example in that sense.
Yeah.
But the takeaway from this game, what it seeks to illustrate is how development and control of the center, it makes a difference. And then the
Right.
third factor is time. So if you are able to quickly get out your pieces very fast, um then you can directly mate. And there were many games in that period of time where white was able to achieve this. Quickly bring the pieces out and then manage to checkmate. Also, the defense was very poor at that time. They were not good at defense, and this has been there throughout the time. The defense was earlier the games, the weaker the defense was.
Hmm.
It got better with time. Even in modern chess, the defense got better with time. So in the last 10 years, it has improved a lot overall. So this is how it started. This is how chess got evolved. At the very beginning, they were just going for this uh, rapid development and direct to checkmate. And initially, black did not know how to defend. Later,
Yeah.
the defenses got evolved, and we'll look at those things in the further
Sorry.
examples.
Can we go back to this last one? What we're doing?
Yeah.
This here. Let's him take
Mm-hmm.
attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Moves king. Mm, Knight. Yeah.
No.
No. There's supposed to be. Yeah. Sorry. The bishop
Yeah, bishop comes.
forcing the knight to cover the queen,
Mm-hmm.
making space for this knight.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Can I go a little back? Just. Okay. Okay. Um, the queen saves the card. All right. Cool. I see it. Yeah.
Yeah. There
I
are.
was just, if I
Yeah.
take the bishop, like I was going to take the bishop, but the queen is placed in a good space that it can, like it checks. So the bishop's safe that way. So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking
Yeah. Yeah.
that this guy has left.
And there are also examples of games played by Napoleon Bonaparte.
What
Yeah. Yeah. He used to play a lot of chess.
with people's life?
Also on the board. Also on the board.
Oh, did Hitler also play some chess? I am now interested.
I don't know about that.
No, he,
Think.
he couldn't play chess for shit because he was just eliminating crowds. He's like पूरा chessboard ही उड़ा देता था.
No, I think his
I think I'm for dark jokes. Yes, let's not.
every move was checkmate. What he did with, I think.
Yeah.
So Napoleon
Every time he saw unprotected Jews, he would attack, capture. Uh-huh. Bad. Hitler was a
People
bad,
sad laughing on it, but it's so true.
bad person. Hitler.
yeah, true, true. But there is a bit of comedy in every tragedy.
That's true. Every tragedy becomes comedy after a point of time. Like it's after generations you will see it in that way.
Yeah, and kind of, if you're able to distance yourself from your own situation, that can also
Yeah.
be funny when something bad is going on.
Yeah.
So, in this game, Napoleon was white. He started with knight f3 because Napoleon loved knights, and knights. It's a cavalry.
Yeah.
His opponent was General Bertrand, who was a general in his army.
थोड़ी तो फटती होगी ना उसकी ऐसे नेपोलियन के साथ खेलने में. इफ नेपोलियन का मैं जनरल हूँ,
अपनी जान ना ले ले.
हाँ मैं सामने खुद ही किंग लाके रख दूंगा भाई, प्लीज ये मेरे को जीने दे, इसको मारते.
Oh, sir, I've made a terrible mistake, but I've saved my life, so it's all fine.
I don't think Napoleon was like Aladdin.
I can't get over that whole Olympics wala race.
Yeah. Everything, man. Everything.
Oh my God. So funny.
So he always started with the knight. Napoleon always started with the knight moves.
Oh, that's called the Napoleon's Gambit.
No, it's called reti opening. Knight f3 is called reti opening.
Reti.
Yeah. So this game continued knight to c6, pawn to e4, and now pawn to e5.
Same thing. Instead
Yeah,
of
so
opening from,
yeah, it transposed. Now Napoleon played d4. This is known as Scotch. Scotch.
Coach.
Scotch. Yeah, I said it in Kerala accent.
Oh, okay.
They make everything sound O.
Oh,
So
okay. He takes.
he take
Pawn takes.
this until this. It's acha. He took with the knight. General Bertrand he took with the knight.
Okay.
Napoleon took take,
Queen
and now
takes.
bishop to c4. Napoleon did not capture the pawn back immediately, but instead he went for this weak point.
Mm,
The point, what they were trying to do at that time,
mm,
after bishop c5, he played c3. The thing is, okay, one thing is if he takes, there are options like queen to d5, attacking both c5 and f7. But
mm.
another thing is they wanted pieces to come out fast within time. Even they valued the time element above the material element.
Clearly, yeah.
Yeah. So
So even if it doesn't take, he'll have to do something to prevent from queen to come to f3. No.
f3 is not such a terrible threat because f3 you can easily defend it with development.
Oh, okay, okay.
So f3 is not such a terrible threat. Instead, the emphasis was on bringing the pieces out quickly and rapidly.
Mm, mm. So
So
Napoleon played c3
yeah,
pawn.
he played c3, and his opponent General Bertrand, he played queen to e7. So if white takes this pawn,
Mm,
black takes this pawn. Like if he captures this, then he captures this with check,
check, yeah.
attacking this, and this,
Mm, mm,
and he takes a lot of pawns.
mm.
So what move would you play as white here?
As white.
Yeah.
Right now, the safest move I'd be thinking one would be you have to protect the e4 pawn. Could be. That's what I'm looking at because there's check after that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So how do you do that?
Either you move f3, pawn f3, or
Pawn f3 would be a very very bad move because
bad
if
move.
you
Yeah.
touch that f pawn, you
Mm,
are weakening your king a lot. See,
mm,
Is it
whenever you
something?
touch this f pawn near the king,
mm, mm,
you weaken this diagonal and this diagonal.
mm,
So f pawn is better not to touch at all in the opening before
mm.
you castle.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll bring my knight to d2.
Yeah, knight to d2 is not a bad move, but it's also not such a good move because you're covering your d4 control,
With the
and you're also blocking this bishop. And in openings, we have to try and rapidly develop.
Oh, so
So
the only option is either or take my bishop to d5 is one.
see,
but the
you don't have to defend. You have to defend the pawn. That is true, but you don't have to do it directly. There are also indirect ways of defending. So the right move here is to castle.
Oh,
So now if black takes this pawn, then white can play rook e1 and win the queen.
yeah. Coach, I'll have to leave after this, huh?
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. So short castle, and now white is better because white has
hmm.
superior development, and white
He'll
wants to
have
take
to.
this.
Hmm.
So
In the
again,
next move, the black will have to move his queen from there.
yeah, black played queen to e5. He wanted to defend this pawn,
Hmm.
and here the game becomes very exciting and interesting
Hmm.
and crazy. Napoleon played the pawn to f4. Thereby, he opened up his king to discard check.
Hmm. Hmm.
So, what would you play as black?
What would I play as a
Yeah,
black? First thing I do is either take the pawn
yeah, you
on
take this pawn,
c3.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
this is what the general also did.
Hmm.
White moved this,
Hmm.
and then the general took this pawn also.
Hmm.
He's losing this queen, but he's capturing this rook and making a new queen here.
Hmm. Hmm. How's he losing that queen?
Oh,
White can take this, no?
yeah.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
attack there, right?
yeah. But if I don't do that, go back.
Mm-hmm.
If white
Mm-hmm.
doesn't do that, no, no, no. Yeah, go one more ahead. And if
Yeah.
white does this, then he takes the bishop,
Yeah.
threatening the rook.
Yeah.
है ना?
Huh.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But still in the similar space because he can take the rook.
Yeah, but what was Napoleon's point when he played his pawn to f4? He of course knew that there was a discard check, but
Hmm.
his whole point was to try and open access of the rook to this pawn towards the king. So he's giving up this rook. He's giving up all these things. So after black takes this king here, takes this. Now he took this pawn and gave a check.
Sorry.
Hmm.
Okay, he took this
Mm-hmm.
and then he straight away gave check.
Yeah.
Okay, he takes the
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
If he takes this, then what would white do?
take the queen and give check.
Yeah. He takes the queen, gives check, and then next move he takes this pawn also,
So
which is
Napoleon
undefended.
maybe doesn't do that. Maybe he goes inside.
Yeah, this is what the general did.
Okay, now you take the queen.
Yeah, now you take the queen.
He
Now
takes
white
the
black took the rook and made a
rook,
queen.
queen, and
And now Napoleon took this knight
mm,
to
Hmm.
further. Yeah, so if black took with the rook, Napoleon's idea was to play queen to d5.
mm. Okay, and now black
Attacking
would
both this as well as this.
mm, black will want to take out the queen or maybe take the knight, whatever. Or no,
If
no,
you do that, you will get mated here, yeah? Ah, no, then I'll just take the queen.
queen exactly.
Yeah.
If you do this,
Then I'll give a check and I'll mate you.
mm,
Now it's checkmate.
mm,
Sorry.
mm. Okay, but how did the game go? What happened in the
In the game, wait, don't go so back. So this all happened in the game. Bishop to f7. He
mm,
moved the king here. He took the queen. He took the rook and made a queen. Bishop into g8. And now Abhi black did not take the rook.
mm,
Instead, he brought the bishop here to defend against this check.
mm,
Now Napoleon played this queen to b3 to defend this bishop.
mm,
And also one of the other threats is bishop to b2, trapping the queen.
mm, mm,
Black played a5 to try and play a4.
mm, mm.
And Abhi white managed to mate in 5 moves by force.
5 moves,
Yeah,
not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4.
no,
5 moves.
5 moves.
5
Everything
moves.
by check, everything by force.
Oh,
No
interesting.
way for black to defend.
So the first check would have been by the rook.
Yeah, first check was by the rook. And why did he do this?
To
To
remove
open the way for the bishop.
Bishop,
bishop.
yeah.
Yeah,
So now the
bishop has to block. That's the only move, because if you move the king, then it's mate in 1.
So
How it's made in 1? Show king to e8. Yeah. Yeah, it's checkmate. Either with the
okay, so
queen or bishop, both are checkmates.
so he does this.
Mm-hmm.
You again do this. Give check.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Black will take the bishop.
yeah. And now the
Okay.
final mate.
The final mate.
Yeah, final 2 moves.
Oh, interesting. 2 moves, not 1 but 2 moves. Okay, this looks like first.
Yes, correct. Yes, exactly. This was the mate in 5.
Wow.
Brilliant, yeah, awesome stuff. He
but,
gave.
but it also shows like how they're like, as you correctly said, it was not about pieces for them because they again came from the war space. So
Yeah,
for them,
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
the bigger thing was to win the war
Win
and
the war.
not to keep the soldiers alive. I
Want to win
Yeah,
the
yeah,
war
yeah.
at the
True.
cost of
100%.
whatever it takes.
And Napoleon used to do a lot of such brilliant things in the battlefield also, because he always had less forces than his opponent in most of the wars he fought.
yeah.
And he used to find brilliant ways to manage to find what was important in the war and manage to win that part. So initially his campaign was filled with all wins, 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 until he went to conquer Russia, which was also the same place where Hitler was stopped.
So basically, it's never been the best place to conquer.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
never the
you
best.
never take, you
Russia
never
is not
mess
at
with
all easy to conquer.
Russians.
Never mess with the Russians.
Never, never. Be it
Yeah.
chess, be it the battlefield. Is chess also compulsory there, like army training?
Could be.
No, it's
Maybe.
not compulsory. Army training is also not compulsory in Russia anymore. Maybe it was in.
Israel, where it is? Somewhere
Yeah,
in
Israel it is because they have
Israel.
so few people, so few
Yeah.
population,
You
and they
know,
have a lot of threats.
you know about UAE also, no?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
UAE also has two
Yeah,
years of.
Egypt, there are many countries where there's conscription. They all have limited population and they're all militarily active. Whereas countries like Russia, India, China, we already have a huge army. So maintaining an army, feeding them, upkeeping them is very expensive.
Correct.
So we don't need more. If we make conscription compulsory, then it becomes very difficult.
सब घर से डब्बा लेकर आएंगे ना. वो बादशाह में था ना, हमारी माँ ने बहुत प्यार से भेजा है, आप गर्म करके दे दीजिए.
So,
चलो.
guys, in these games from the history,
हम्म.
uh, the first important thing which we can understand and try to intuitively grasp is the importance of development. We need to bring the pieces out. We need to get all our pieces involved in the game. They need to come and actively participate, which is also a tweet I made today. Then get your castling done quickly. This is an important rule for beginner. Get your castling done. Your king is safe out of the center, and then this conception of Napoleon in 1818, the time in which this game was played, was brilliant. He just wanted to get access to the king, so he gave up everything along the way. Gave up everything, and when this position reached, the white king is safe on h1, whereas the black king is very vulnerable on d8, and this is what made the difference. Although the game is not perfect, and if we analyze it today, we'll find a lot of mistakes. But the concept that, when you get the pieces out, when you develop quickly, then your position is better. This is still the same. So your focus should be on this. Actively bring out the pieces as quickly as possible. Keep your king safe. Castle first. Keep your king tucked in, and get your pieces out, and then you will get access to better possibilities and better options. So I think I've taught quite a few things today. Yeah, it's sufficient for today. The new things.
Mhm.
It's time to put them in action. It's time for practice, Ryder.
Yep.
Coach, I'd like to say bye
Yeah,
for today.
yeah.
Rider,
See
bye.
you.
Rider,
See you.
start.
See you.
Bye.
See
Bye,
you.
Rider, start.
Bye.
Bye,
Yeah,
say
yeah. Thanks a lot for coming,
everybody.
and
Um,
hope to see you again soon.
yes.
Of course, I'll see you in your stream tonight.
Yes, coach.
What are you streaming? So, streaming something new or your that
Unfiltered conversations.
unfiltered conversation? What time?
10.
10 o'clock. Dosto, 10 o'clock unfiltered
10,
conversation
10,
with
30.
Jaya Bootwala.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
10:30,
Thank
10 o'clock. Yeah. 10:30. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. See you. Bye bye. So, Ryder, two options. Either you can play a game now, one or two games, and we can end the stream, or we can end the stream now also.
Yeah, I I had a
Depend.
long day. I feel I have intuition. I but I won't play good. I
So then we'll end the stream, and maybe you can play off, or you can play later at some other time after taking some
yeah.
rest.
I had questions from I WhatsApped you.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I remember. I mean, I had forgotten, but I remember that you had WhatsApped me,
Mhm.
so we can address that.
Yeah, so this puzzle I was solving,
Yeah, I'll put it on the board.
I don't know how this is a checkmate. The puzzle is solved.
Acha.
It says four moves checkmate, no?
Huh. I'll put it on the board and then we'll
Yeah, yeah.
discuss. COB जीतने की डेडिकेशन.
बेवफा समय.
बेवफा समय. So this is the position, right? And black to play.
One second, 1 second, 1 second. I have to figure out the OBS.
Where did you solve this from?
Chess.com?
Acha, and it shows made in 4, is it?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you're sharing it on Zoom. Okay, okay, 1 sec. Why are you smiling?
Nothing, nothing. I was smiling at the song we were. My chat was also smiling at.
Ah, okay. So which one are you looking at? The first one,
The first one you sent to me on WhatsApp.
the brown one.
Huh. The one with the brownie points.
What happened?
I don't know. I saw a chat comment called "You sing so well," and I'm laughing because
Chat, he might have to. With Yaya's dedication, I do believe that is going to happen.
I gave Yaya such advanced lessons today,
Yeah, he solved.
which I wouldn't have given if it was one to one. I would
Mm.
have given him much simpler. Like we started out with much simpler ones, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
On episode 9, I'm showing you these full games. I'm showing you some opening concepts,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm telling you the importance of development. And before that, I was very careful to stay away from it because I
Mm-hmm.
want to build it intuitively.
Mm-hmm.
And if you, for example, again, yeah, it's probably important to show some moves in the openings because as a temporary measure, because you have a tournament immediately. But as we build towards the future, I think it's more important that you know these basic principles and then you kind of experiment on your own rather than I teach you a preset of moves.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Agree.
that's the thing I'm aiming for in long term. Let's say after COP3. So the
Mm-hmm.
things I showed today, which will take a while to take effect and get implemented in your game, it's more of a long term thing,
Mm-hmm.
building your long term intuitiveness.
Yeah,
Okay, so what's the question here?
yeah. How is this a checkmate if the king moves to f6?
Honestly, I don't think it's a checkmate. I don't know why.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not a checkmate.
It's not, na?
No,
Because it says checkmate in four moves and then the right tick comes and I'm like, क्या मेरे को नहीं दिखाई दे रहा? क्या है? Okay, so it's not a checkmate. I think that's
no,
the
no,
answer.
no.
That's
It's
where
not a
it
checkmate.
ends.
I don't know why it shows this way. It shouldn't.
Okay, then let's go to the other one, which is this one. It says the other one says blunder,
F5 is a blender, yeah.
blunder. Yeah, which I wasn't. able to understand.
This is easy. Let me
Wait.
put the question on the board.
Yeah. Okay. So what I could see, he did not do the opponent, but as white, his next move would have been queen at e6. Oh, I got my own answer. I got it.
Yeah. You solved it. Queen to e6 and take the rook on g8.
Oh,
I
which
was going towards that. Yeah.
I was not able to figure out that why it's suggesting knight to d. Okay, now it makes sense because knight on d6 is anyway protected.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
he brings the queen
Yeah.
to
It's also
e6,
kind of like bringing out your pieces.
mm,
Knight to d6, it improves that knight, and then it connects your rooks, which you can bring out in the next
mm.
move.
So at if I take knight to from e8 to d6,
Mm-hmm.
attacking the queen, forcing the queen to move from there, and if he was thinking otherwise, he did not do. But he in this case, he would have easily gone for my rook.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So this is the starting point. Uh, yeah, starting point of chess strategy. So
Mm,
let's say chess is divided into two things. One is the tactics. Second is strategy.
mm,
So tactics are like this immediate things, one move,
mm,
two move things, which we
mm,
see.
mm,
It happens immediately. Like here, queen e6, queen g8. It's a tactic. It's a double attack. Strategy is long term things. So long term things, as in if you bring your position to a certain
sorry.
situation,
What did you do?
like this is the position we are discussing, right? This was a you played this, and then this queen e6 check happens.
Yeah.
So this is tactics. This sort of immediate things, one move, two move things.
Mm,
One move, two move operations. It's tactics. Let's say tactics is like this immediate fight. You have
mm, mm,
one gun, he has one gun,
mm.
and whoever is faster wins the
No, so
fight.
this is tactics.
Yeah, this is tactics.
Mm.
Strategy is more long term. Strategy is
5 move, 6 move, 7 move, I don't know,
it
10
could be
move.
even longer than that.
Mm,
For example, in the games that we had seen,
mm,
White's strategy was to develop very fast. That is a strategy.
mm, mm, mm,
So when you develop very fast, then you get these tactical options because your pieces are in the right position. So what happens when you need to do an military operation? Immediately, every soldier with a gun, he goes to the highest building and they set a position
mm,
such that if there is a situation where they have to shoot, they are in the best position to shoot. So
mm,
positioning yourself in that situation where you have the best shot, that is strategy, and taking that shot well, that is the tactical part.
Okay.
So to get the tactical part going, to get in a situation, your strategy has to be good. Your pieces have to be in that position,
Mm,
and if your pieces are in position, then automatically you will get your probability of taking a good shot goes up higher. So it's all about bringing yourself in that position, and
okay.
everything works like that. So quite often in chess, bad players, they don't strategize, and then they're suddenly in a position where they're losing something, and then they wonder why it happens like this.
Mm,
And in life also, I've seen similar situations where people, sometimes they take up too much deadlines and commitments, and then they cannot finish it, and then they are wondering why they entered this situation because something went wrong tactically, and they are in a bad position. And here you cannot do anything in that 1 2 days window. You had to think in advance.
mm,
So for the starting point of chess strategy, develop your pieces, bring all your pieces in action, and occupy the center, get a good center, control the center, and develop all your pieces. This is the starting point. Later we will go to more advanced parts of chess strategy, but this is the basic starting point. First is to get your pieces out and put your pawns in the center.
Mm.
So again, this is better illustrated if I show you examples
Mm.
where the consequences of good development is illustrated and
Mm.
the consequences of bad development is illustrated. Because you become good at something when you know what happens in the future. If we have no idea, if something new comes like this COVID 19,
Mm.
no one has any idea of what to do because it
Mm.
has never happened before. But whereas if it's something we know what happens in the future, where we are able to predict the consequences, then we can make the best move in the present situation.
Yeah, accordingly.
Yeah. So what happened is in the start I just said develop your pieces, put it in the center, and you're also doing it, but not without fully understanding it. Your
Mm.
understanding will become more enhanced if I show you examples of what are the consequences of each.
Mm. Mm.
And then
Mm.
there will be an extra layer of understanding when you actually apply it in your games and realize, oh, okay, so this is how it works, this is what happens. That's how it builds.
Mm. Mm.
Okay. So I think that's we'll end it here today.
Yep. Yep. Cool.
Okay, chat. Thank you for staying through and see you guys again soon. Really soon. Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Thank you, chat. Bye. Srinath's chat. My chat. Everybody's chat. Bye. See you. See you soon. Sometime today, later, tomorrow, whenever.
Yeah.
Bye. Take care.
Bye.